Hello, social media. Welcome to our lives.
Welcome to this week's episode of our lives. These are the days of our lives.
Connor, Katie.
Katie, Connor. This week, we're going to take a little break from our lives and the story we've been sharing to kind of share something we learned yesterday. As Katie said something to me, and I was like, that's really cool. We should share that. So we're going to share this thing that was said that I'm making a big deal and a mystery.
This thing.
So yesterday, Katie and I were playing a little songy song, which we'll give you a little clip at the end of how that sounded, because why not?
Yesterday, me and Connor were playing music, and music is what I like, probably my biggest passion, and what I enjoy doing the most, and so what I went to school for and stuff. So anyways, me and Connor were playing music, and
I'm not a musician at all. So many people can testify to that. Testify!
But he does sing all the time.
Not a musician, but I am a singer. Not at all.
You forgot to untee.
Auntie.
Thank you. You're welcome, Callan, who's not watching this.
But Megan is.
Okay, so we're playing music, or Connor was like, I played this song that was one of Connor's favorites, and I didn't know it. So I had recorded it and I played it, and he's like, hey, we should play that song because I really want to. And one of the first things me and Connor ever did together was when we were starting that event at the church, we were meeting like once a week. Every few weeks or something, like once a week, to play music, because I was trying to find musicians for this event.
So she recruited.
And it was slim pickings.
Me.
So I was like, do you kind of know how to play guitar? All right, you'll do.
You know how to hold it?
Ya.
You know how to hold it? Okay, I'll take you.
Yeah, so that's kind of what it was. And Connor played guitar. And he could play really well by himself. I was like, oh, wow, you do a good job. But then the moment we added him with the band and everybody else, which in fairness, none of us had played together before, but just rhythmically, sometimes he was either there or he wasn't there.
I'm rhythmically challenged.
That's not all. Come on, you set me up for it.
That's true. I'm hide and seek challenged too.
Hide and seek? Because you're so tall?
I'm so tall. Did you not see that coming?
Oh no! Your jokes are
fantastic.
I would never think of that. It's not even it's funny, but it's not, but it's funny.
It's the truth.
Okay. So we were playing music. Connor had played before, and he would play guitar, and it just wasn't really, he just couldn't really match what we were playing with his rhythmically. So
I knew a few chords.
yeah, and he did a good job. But anyways, there were some times where we all were together, but there was a few that was they were tricky songs.
And what she means is there's a few we were together, and mostly we were not.
So with this church that we're helping start a church right now.
Woo!
Reveal.
Go Reveal Community Church.
And so I'm leading worship and Connor's playing piano. Because I was like, piano. Yes, it takes rhythm, but I can play guitar rhythm, and piano all you gotta do is hit the chord and then move your chord.
Okay, come on.
So
Give me more credit than that. Give me
I know,
some more
you do
credit
more
than
than that.
Okay,
But anyway, so I put you on piano for that reason.
And I have played piano before, and at my brother Lane's church, I've played it there and learned to play with a group a little bit, to do just that dun,
But
dun. I do more now, though.
Everybody can rock the pad.
And that's what I did at Lane's
Rock
church.
the pad. So, when I was a little bit skeptical when he was like, hey, let's play this song.
Because she was playing
So
it
I was
on
playing
piano.
and he was going to play guitar. Anyways, we started playing and it started working. And it worked. And Connor he surprised me again with his musical ability. And
Thank you.
it was... And it like worked, and at the end I was like, hey, we're actually like kind of starting to get musical and not just like make it through the song. So that was really cool because, and then what I said to him, blah blah blah, whole point is, what I said is, I was like, I always thought that, or I always maybe have desired or enjoyed playing music with people, so like playing music with someone that like I would spend my life with always sounded like a really cool thing.
And something you've looked for.
And something that like at different points I'd looked for. But the cool part is Connor gets so excited about playing music.
Yeah,
even though for like not being a musician.
I'm not a musician, but I love...
He like really enjoys it.
I love it. It like brings joy to me to do that.
Although it's like can be a little bit, it takes like some time for me because
I'm musically challenged.
you're still learning, but it's fun when we do get to play because I feel, so I said, it's cool that this is something that playing music with Connor was never something that I ever like expected to happen in our relationship. Although I guess it started a little bit at the beginning when we were friends, or before we were friends. No, when we were becoming friends, yeah. I never thought that would be in our relationship anyway, just because, like, I don't know, we're just, like, at different places, basically.
You're, like, way up there, I'm way down there.
Yeah.
Not even close.
I just agreed to that. I didn't mean to agree to that. But I just never thought it would be something that, like, we did together, but we did that, and it was fun, and I realized that, like, it was just really cool, because that was something that I had a desire to have, but then I realized later on, or like a few years ago, or I don't know when it was, that was silly. I think it was silly of me personally. I think other people, if you feel that you're supposed to be with someone that can do that, great. But for me, I was like, that was a poor reason to, like, requirement to have in a relationship. Would be like, for me, for them to play music, because I realized that whether who I'm with or not plays music, that doesn't change the calling that God has for me, and that doesn't change like the ministry that God has for me and what I'm supposed to be doing. And actually, like, other people playing, like, me being with someone that played music almost made me step back more because of that, because I'm like, they'll just do it, they'll just do it, and like set aside what my calling was and what I felt God wanted me to do. So now I feel like playing music with Connor is really cool because it's like an extra bonus and like a joy, and not something that's like has pressure.
Because I'm not good.
Because he's not a musician, and like there's not like expectation upon it, and it's just something, I don't know, like unexpected but fun that we can do together. And I just realized that there's way more important things in life and in finding a spouse than whether they can play music or not.
Yeah. And I always
way more important.
did the same thing, but with athletics in a way. Like, I would always desire and seek after someone so athletically sculpted as Katie and so athletically talented. I always just that was a requirement of mine, and sorry, Katie, but she didn't fit the box at all when we started dating. She wasn't like a stud athlete in high school or did this or that in college.
I played basketball. For
when you were
1
like
year
in
in
sixth grade.
That was the only sport I ever did.
And it was always a requirement of mine, something I sought after. But I personally get so much joy with me and Katie. We do not play basketball. We did once, and it was a very close game, obviously. and buzzer beater of mine to win it. But when it comes to athletics,
I'll
and
act
sports,
stupid instead.
like she just doesn't care the same way that I do.
Yeah, that's true.
But we laugh at it.
Yeah.
It turns out way better. But when we started dating, I had no idea that she would enjoy disc golf or anything like that. It's just funny how that just kind of fits in perfectly without intention or plan to do it.
God puts things in place.
God put those things in place and took care of those things. And we just found that really cool. I found that really cool last night, and I think Katie did too, that when we didn't seek after those things, we got those things. And we kind of just let God lead us to the right person and not have check boxes and things that we had to fill out, requirements, that we end up finding all the requirements on accident. We didn't know we're there. And
I think it was like, what are the majors and what are the minors? Don't make a minor a major, you know? Like,
mine was a major, and
athletics
athletics
was a major?
was a major.
I know, but in retrospective, like, should that be a major?
Yeah, that's the question. What
Okay,
should
if a girl's like,
and what should not be a major or minor?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
If
a
you
good
get
point.
sick of her after being with her an hour, but she's an athlete, I mean.
Stick with it.
But
No,
Yeah.
that's a good point. What's a major and what's a minor?
in like looking for someone that was like an athlete, or if I was like, I should be with someone that's a musician because that's what I love to do. It's like you're almost putting who you are upon that person, you know, and thinking that like that's what's gonna bring you joy and like, you know, give you like a happy marriage or relationship, but that's actually not the thing that does.
That's true.
So it's like just having that later on, or, you know, I want to do those things with you because I enjoy spending time with you and like it's fun and I like seeing what you're passionate about, but it almost makes it better because you are so different than me.
Yeah.
You know?
And we are so different. And it's a good thing.
Yeah. So?
Which will make a fun first year of marriage. You guys get to watch. So we just want to share that.
And? Is that it?
And I think that's it. And here's a little clip from us playing When the Fight Calls.
Enjoy!
Ta-ta for now.
Let the storm wither my heart. Won't